Yo! It's raining out. No fishing for me today. So we're gonna do some boat projects. Come along with. Today we're working on a shallow water anchor system for the back of the Red Rocket here. Hola, Lay! You lost an eyeball?
What the fuck we were doing? Why don't we just cut it there the first time? I'm tripping.
You're the fucking guy. Go on the grass!
Yeah, I did it on the table.
Alright, let's get wet, boy. It's a little easier to fuck this out. Hold the angle down though.
There we go.
Alright, so now we got these bitches cleaned up. We're gonna run a weld here. We're gonna tack weld it here and there. And then come back on top. And run some welds down here. And we got ourselves a transom mount. Drill a couple of holes. And we're ready to rock. I'm gonna just say this now. I ain't no fucking welder. He's more of a welder than I am. And he ain't no welder neither.
Facts.
I'll also say this. I have friends that are more than capable of doing this. I didn't call not one of them. Not one of them got a phone call. Love you boys. Maybe after this one fails. But it won't. It won't. When we mass produce them, I'll give you a job though. We should be good.
This is it auto shield or? Yeah, auto darkening. But we're outside, so it's already dark.
So I'm not gonna be able to see shit.
Yeah, so touch it where you want it to start, and then put your shield down and hit the gun.
Alright, here goes nothing. Well, here goes something. This is tough because I can't see shit.
You can touch it on there and it won't spark.
I know, but then
once you pull the trigger, then it'll spark.
couldn't see anything. I literally can't see.
Let me get my stick. a few bubbles in there, but it's alright.
It'll be good. And we'll take it to the grinder.
Yeah. But I think it'd be alright. We did these, but I didn't do that side.
That's okay. We'll put that on the inside. So,
Feel pretty solid though?
yeah. Like a rock. That fucking bitch ain't going nowhere.
Sweet. Make it work.
And then,
Whoever thunk it, I could have fucking ran some welds.
how about it? So now
Welds.
we need to find some plate.
We got that plate in there, that square. We just have to cut it into pieces.
Let's bust that fucker out and see what it looks like.
Alright, let's put a couple of these back.
Alright, now we need some brackets. We got these marked out 4 inches a piece. We got this big old son bitch, and we're ready to eat. As soon as Scroongy can figure out how to get this thing started again. I know what's wrong with it. There ain't no gas in it.
Ain't no gas.
Come on, just do your thing. I don't know what the fuck you do.
I don't either, really. There's like a sweet spot for it. Got plugged in, right?
Is she plugged? Is the extension cord plugged up?
I think so.
I know. There ain't no gas in it. And then look, all of a sudden there ain't no problem. Unreal, it's fucking bullshit.
Is that in the way for you? You always go for this
Shoo boy! Yo! Big Outdoor Adventures, and we're back with another boat project here. Today we're working on a shallow water anchor system for the back of the Red Rocket here. And a buddy of mine, me and Dylan, got started on it. We first started with basically a piece of C-channel. We took 2 pieces of angle iron, welded them together for the back here, and the idea is that we're going to have one mounting plate. I'm going to have one mounting plate and 2 anchors coming off the same mounting plate, so that I can drop dual anchors off the back of the boat and sort of stance it out. So now what I'm trying to do is figure out the angles that I need to cut my brackets at to sit on here. I got a lot of different stuff going on. The transom's cut at a different angle, and I want these brackets to be sitting at 90 degrees perpendicular to the water. So that's going to be an interesting weld there to figure out. But with that being said, I'm going to roll some clips of me and Dylan getting this stuff together. You guys should check that out, and then I'll come back and show you what we got going next. Okay, so now that I have the pipes drilled and the bracket welded up, the next thing for me to figure out for the C-channel the next thing for me to figure out is the angle of these brackets. And it's not as easy as it might look. So I'm just cutting some templates out of wood here and sort of seeing how everything fits out. But right now it seems like I don't quite have it, but I'm getting pretty close. I don't have quite enough room here to trial it, so I'll run a clip. I'll show you how it's moving on my vise in there, where I have a little bit more range of motion. But yeah, I think we're getting close. So stay tuned, see what we can come up with here. All right. So back working on the anchor here, and I'm just trying to figure out general idea for the size of these top plates before I go and start cutting steel again, because this shit was a pain in the ass to cut. So playing around a little bit here, jerry rigging, but you can see how this plate moves as the anchor comes down. So I have another plate here in the vise, and we're going to have, this is going to be my point. I just don't know exactly how I'm going to mount it up here yet. Probably it's another one of these pipes, most likely, and just weld it right in there. But that'll be mounted up in here, and then as this moves down, sort of kicks the anchor out till we're in the ground. I like it. That ought to do me. And then what I'll do is I'll put like a rope or something on here to an eyelet, so that I can be on the boat. I'll be back here on the boat, and I can pull this sucker right back up. And we're off to the next one.